And a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot when we usually post the show. Very good morning to you. This is the Russinize Your Day Show, and I'm your host, Russ Van Allen.
And I'm your other host, Brent Huddleston.
Well, you sound like you're yelling.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're very excited to be here.
I am. It's been a long week. This is kind of like a stress relief for me, so.
Well, that's good. I'm glad it can be a stress release for you. It is for me as well. So we get to come in here and vent about politics. Usually yes. That's something normal people have to reserve for family get-togethers, and that just starts off a whole string of controversies. But
that's no fun when turkey and food is involved. You want to enjoy that stuff.
Why is turkey involved in your family?
Because most of the time you get together with your family around the holidays.
Yeah, but do you have family from Turkey?
No, I'm just saying the turkey and other food could be used as
food. Yeah,
food.
Not the country of Turkey. Oh, okay.
Turkey's around usually.
But it's a controversial topic, so.
Yeah. Turkey or politics?
Aren't they?
Both.
They're
Okay.
both the same thing, I think.
Yeah, considering that Turkey is trying to build walls or something, and
it puts you to sleep, so that's very similar to politics.
Yes, it is.
But if you want to get in touch with us, russinize@gmail.com is the official email of the Russinize Your Day Show. Check out the website, russinizeyourday.com. That's RUSSINIZE, yourday.com. So that's if I have to spell out your day for you, you're doing it wrong. So
you wake up first. Oh, not spelling out the day like that.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, spell out your day for him. You got to brush your teeth. That's the and eat breakfast. The most important meal of the day.
Yes.
In I don't know necessarily in that order, but
yeah, I think maybe you should eat breakfast then brush your teeth.
Well, yeah, that way when you get to the office, you don't have Captain Crunch on your breath.
Yes, and toothpaste never enhances the flavor of whatever you're eating.
No, especially if you're drinking coffee too. I've done that where I've brushed my teeth and I've gone and grabbed a cup of coffee. It's just been this terrible sensation.
Minty.
Right.
I need to change my toothpaste flavor to coffee.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
they should have that.
I am copywriting that right now.
No, you cannot. Every idea you have is property of the Russinize Your Day Show now. So.
Oh, sure.
And Russ Van Allen Entertainment. So you're out of luck. Out of luck, buddy.
As long as I get some kickbacks.
Maybe not.
Maybe. Oh.
You'll find out. It'll be a surprise.
Well, then I know what's going to happen. I won't get any kickbacks, and you'll somehow disappear somewhere, and I'll be like, what happened to the show? I don't know.
Basically. I like to run things as though this is a government agency, as I knock over wires and stuff over here.
They didn't see it.
If you want to follow us on Twitter, you just got to search for @Russinized, RUSSINIZED. Oh, right. You looked like you wanted to add something.
No.
You always have this. You have a perpetual look on your face, like I'm going to add something in here, which always has me on the edge of my seat because it's like, what could it be now?
Good.
This time.
I like to keep you guessing.
Yeah, well, you do a good job. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Russinize Your Day, and if you use Google Plus a lot, we're on there too. It's
plus up your day.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Plus up your day.
Yes.
You should probably Google might scramble and take that one from you. Yeah, you got to be careful.
Copyrighted.
Too late, Google. It's already owned by Russinize Your Day.
Entertainment.
Well, no, it's
just
Russ Van Allen Entertainment.
Okay.
It's the hierarchy of corporate structure there. So,
my apologies on not knowing the hierarchy of your.
Yeah, how long
business.
have you been working here and you don't even know the hierarchy of the corporation? We put up those posters everywhere.
Yeah, the only one that I see is a little kitten hanging onto a branch that says, "Hang in there."
Well, we like those. Those are the classic corporate posters.
Oh, yeah, and the fish that swim in a different way saying, "Be different."
We want you to be different, to hang in there, but also don't be different and be just what the company wants you to be.
Oh, all right. Conform to you.
When you get up into the break room, that's where you get those posters at. On a more somber note here, yesterday, right? Today's Friday. So yesterday, I believe, marked the one-year anniversary of the Charlie Hebdo attacks on the newspaper in France, the satirical newspaper that had the audacity to print cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad.
Rude.
And in classic free speech style, radical Islamists went and shot him up. So.
Oh, a year ago, yeah. I was like, I did not hear that.
No, this was a year ago. Because when I started out talking and I said a year ago.
Yes. I'm tracking now. I'm tracking.
Are you?
Maybe.
Maybe. And it's amazing to me to see how far we've come in the area of free speech, because we've really, from that point on, we've gone backwards in free speech.
How far we've gone negative with free speech.
Ever since the Charlie Hebdo attacks, everybody for a while put their Je suis Charlie, hashtags out there. We're all Charlie. And but yet nobody decided to put the pictures of the Prophet Muhammad out there.
Rude.
Which is the whole reason this thing occurred, was because somebody had the audacity to draw. This is in line with when all those Catholics went out and shot up the place that displayed the Piss Christ.
Whoa. Language.
Well, that's what that was the crucifix in the jar of pee.
Yes.
All the Catholics went and shot that up, right?
Oh, yes.
That's what they did.
Yep.
Yeah,
actually, that's what caused. That's just a hangover from the Crusades. So
that's right.
You can't. You gotta be careful of those crafty Catholics.
Oh, right. You can never trust them.
Yeah. No. They obviously know how to hold a grudge for a little while.
Right. Well, yeah. What is it? Thousands of years since the Crusades. So.
Yeah, roughly.
Roughly. Yeah, very roughly. Well, seeing as the Earth is only 6,000 years old exactly, and not a day over.
Right.
But also in light of this week, we had the good old President Obama came out and declared some new things on gun control. Well, we talked about this a little bit, but you got the pesky. We talked about it before he actually made his official announcement, and now he's officially
announced it. He's the official announcer.
He's got his executive action on gun control, because we have these pesky 3 branches. It's really a pain. You can't get anything done.
Right.
And the people want things done. There was a poll taken. 100% of the people want things done.
Yeah, I mean that's I mean, I think.
And you can't get things done with 3 branches.
Right. You can't get things done when things aren't getting done.
Wait, what? You got these 3 branches? Like what? Who can work with that? Like we like the more United Kingdom style, where you got the monarchy.
Yeah, I mean, why not? That worked out so well in the past.
It did.
I mean, except for the fact that our America was created to get away from Great Britain.
Oh, our America? It's only your America?
Oh.
No. White?
No. Oh.
You Whitey McWhiterson over here.
No.
Thinks
I guess
that America is only for him and his offspring.
America is for everybody. You know how
now you're changing your tune there, Sally.
No. You know how I know America's for everybody?
I don't.
Because our borders are all open and everybody is coming in. Doesn't matter what's going on, everybody's coming in because we owe it to the world to let everybody in. I mean, let's face it, people. We've had it too good for too long. It's not like any hard work went into that.
I thought you knew it was everybody's land because of this. This great piece of musical masterpiece from a current presidential candidate.
As I went walking that ribbon of highway,
what was that
I
word?
saw above me.
He saw above him.
That endless skyway.
That endless skyway.
I saw below me.
That
golden valley. This land was made for you and me.
I thought that's why you knew.
I actually do have Bernie Sanders' "This Land Is Your Land" on my iPod. I like to listen to that right before I open up my veins in the bathtub.
Who doesn't, though?
Right?
I soar above me.
Yeah, I soar. There's a
Soar
golden
above me.
valley below me.
I still don't know what that one word was, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
That rivet of highway?
Yeah, it might be, actually.
That rivet?
I don't know. He's
of
taking the words straight from the original song. He's just saying them instead of singing them.
Well, the words come almost verbatim from the actual song.
Sam Clovis.
It's been a while since we had Sam on the show, so
yeah.
I figured I'd bring him on board. And
all right. I miss him.
He's in studio. He's been in studio since the last time we had him because he can't move.
Yeah. He can't fit through the door. I don't get how we got him in. Of course,
somebody stole his forklift. We got the big garage doors here.
Yeah. It's amazing that he fit through those. Yeah, with the Charlie Hebdo and with our president coming out with his new
It's a great day for rights.
Yeah.
A great year for rights.
Yeah.
It's been.
I mean, President Obama came out, what was it, Wednesday, with his new executive orders, or
every president's used them, so
right.
It's not a big deal.
Right. And he decided that I think he's got 4 categories where he's going to make us safer as a country.
Oh, because we both listened to the speech.
Yes, and then
as much as I could stomach.
Yeah. You know what? It wasn't actually bad reading his speech. I read the speech after I got done listening to it, and without his voice, I could handle it almost.
Let me tell you, I'm
gun control. Oh, I'm hitting things now too.
That's what we like to do in the studio.
Yes.
That's why we can't have other people in the studio with us.
I talk with my hands. So the 4 categories is, number 1, keeping guns out of the wrong hands through background checks. Number 2,
we already have background checks.
Yes, but under his new executive orders, President Obama will be adding 230 additional examiners to the FBI.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That sounds real good.
And also, the background checks will now be running 24/7 to speed them up, so it's a smoother process. It's okay. Shh. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Is it okay?
Well,
I don't feel okay.
Well, I mean, okay. First of all,
yeah.
Adding 230 additional FBI agents.
They just didn't have enough.
They didn't have enough, number
the
one.
The FBI is so busy with,
yes.
They're sneaking into hotels to capture presidents.
Right. That and...
In the 70s.
Yeah. That and, they're too busy not keeping an eye on suspected terrorists.
Oh, and by suspected terrorists, you mean Muslims.
No, I mean...
I know what you mean. This land is my land, Mr. Whitey.
But... background checks for running 24/7. That speeds up the process. Okay, the FBI
now
is
24/7. That's a lot of time.
That is a lot.
How many days out of the year is that?
That's all the time.
All the time.
All the time. It's now and again.
How many?
Right now.
How many minutes are they?
Again. I don't know, but
because it's just like what I assume that's 24. Oh no, that'd be 24 hours.
24 hours.
Now are they not doing minutes though? They're not covering the minutes.
Nope, just hours.
Okay, that's that we need to note that.
Okay.
Now what about the 8th day though?
There's what? The 8th day?
Yeah.
The 11th man? Or the 6th man?
No, there's like 230 men. But
oh yeah.
What about the you go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
And then what about that next Monday?
Oh yeah, it keeps going.
Oh.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 365
days
a year. All the time.
That's it.
Now and again.
They're never going to stop. What if they don't have any background checks to do?
Well, that means that all Americans have checked out, and whoever can get a gun is going to get a gun, and whoever can't, still will.
Yeah, that's not,
Yeah. Number 2, making our communities safer from gun violence. This is going to be fun.
Now, before you bring this up quick, because I listened to his speech, and I don't know if I missed it, But he brought up a lot of different shootings. But the interesting place he never brought up was Chicago.
Oh, he did. He brought up Chicago.
Okay.
He brought up Chicago, and let me find, because ladies and gentlemen, I come prepared. Apparently, I cannot speak yet.
Well, our audience knows that, actually.
I can't believe I stumbled over gentlemen.
I got an email about you saying teat at some point in an episode.
What?
But, well, it was just you misspeaking.
I've never used, well...
No, but in your misspeaking.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Well, I apologize.
Try to keep the language in check there, Chad.
Yeah, I apologize for using the word... Well, I'm not going to say it because I don't need another
yeah, because then you would have actually said it.
Yeah. So here you go. I found it in his speech. Every time I think about those kids, it gets me mad. And by the way, it happens on the streets of Chicago every day.
Okay, and then he followed that up with how Chicago has some of the strictest gun control laws in the nation.
No,
right?
So after that he says, so all of us need to demand a Congress brave enough to stand up to the gun lobby's lies.
Well, Chicago's demanded a city leadership that's brave enough to stand up to the gun lobby, and it's resulted in more people dying.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was just proving to you that he did bring up Chicago. I mean, it literally sounds like an afterthought because you're right. He's like Sandy Hook and this place and that place and this. Oh yeah, and by the way, it happens in Chicago every day.
I wonder if he realized he stepped in it. He's like, oh crap, I shouldn't have. We weren't supposed to bring up Chicago because they have some of the strict gun control laws in the nation, and yet they're still being shot regularly.
Yeah, and let's not forget that's where the president is from. So you would think that he would work on his own city while he was there before he took over the...
Are you sure he's from Chicago? Because there was something Donald Trump brought up a while back about him being from somewhere else.
Oh, yes, Donald Trump, the misled gold-haired child. Yeah. He was just trying to help Hillary Clinton win the presidency. That's why he was like... He's from Kenya. I'll give $1 million to any organization of your choosing if you can provide me his birth certificate. That was pretty spot on with Donald Trump right there. You cannot lie.
Well, I'm going to have to. Yeah, it was great. Carry on with your second point here.
My second point. So, making our community safer from gun violence. So this is going to involve, get this, funding for 200 new AFT agents. That's right. So now we're up to 430.
ATF.
What did I say?
AFT.
America's Funniest Television. ATF. I apologize. ATF. So funding for 200 new ATF members. So if you guys are doing the math at home, that's 430 new government employees. You know how government employees get paid? Through your tax money.
Woot woot. Yeah.
The arm of the government gets longer.
And this is the policing arm of the government.
Yes. With all the military equipment. $4 million in additional personnel to enhance the National Interrogated Ballistics Information Networks. Sounded out. So ballistics information networks, which is going to be great because ballistics is all going to be in one spot now, so that the police departments won't have to go all over the place looking for the ballistics of a certain gun.
Finally, because
finally,
that was the biggest reason people were getting guns.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, so $4 million going to that, and if I'm not saying anybody doesn't know, but if you have not watched CSI or any type of crime television, ballistics is what they use to match the bullet to the gun. So now we're spending $4 million additional dollars with that. Yes.
Wouldn't that imply then that this would occur after a crime has been committed with a gun?
Yes.
So that's not so much a
I don't get how
preventative measure. as it is a, whoops, he dead.
Yeah. And then another point under making our community safer is notifying law enforcement if the proprietor's gun gets stolen or lost, or guns. So
okay,
in transit.
I have to interrupt here because those last two were about law enforcement.
Right. Not only that,
aren't police racist and bad?
Right. Yeah.
So we're giving them now
more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're giving the racist police more power.
Yes.
Well, but it's over white people guns because black people don't have guns. That's a racist thing about the Second Amendment. So that, I guess that makes sense.
So, but the last one though is just notifying law enforcement if your gun gets stolen or is lost in transit. A lot of times they're referring to a business that orders guns and it's lost or stolen and they don't notify law enforcement. However, if you think about it, if a business loses something, if the business loses its supply, that means they don't have enough for the demand. You don't have it in your inventory. So wouldn't you already notify somebody like, hey, my stuff was stolen?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, too. And if somebody's house is broken into and their gun is stolen, just by the nature that their house was broken into, they're going to be notifying the police.
Exactly.
And if they don't, aren't they already... You have to notify the police, don't you?
I'm pretty sure you do. Unless you know the person that broke into your house, you went over to his house, beat him up, and took your stuff back.
But then he's going to call the police because somebody just came into his house and beat him up.
And took his gun.
Yeah.
That he just took.
He just stole this gun and somebody already stole it from me.
Yeah. It's a vicious circle.
What a
out there.
world.
It's a vicious circle. All right, number 3, increase mental health and reporting the background check. The background check system. So, here we go. This is where it gets fun. Proposing a new $500 million investment to increase access to mental health care. Ladies and gentlemen, the Affordable Care Act is a bunch of baloney.
Wait, no. Wait, hold on.
I'm sorry. Maybe I jumped to the conclusion.
Hold on. Obviously, I have to put on my liberal pants here to defend...
skinny jeans.
This great... Well, naturally. These are from the Hillary Clinton collection.
Oh, no wonder they fit you so nicely.
They just need a little more money to it. That's all. They didn't have enough money to... Because the Republicans...
Right. Even though the ACA was fully funded, so only a mere $5 million to increase the access to health care.
We forgot that. That was a footnote that we forgot to read. It was already in the bill.
Right.
So we just... the page that it was on slipped out.
Oh, I see.
It was page 2,551, and it just slipped out.
Slipped out.
And total by accident.
Yep. That was mishandlage right there. Somebody should have reported that. The DHH removing unnecessary legal barriers preventing state from reporting relevant info about people prohibited from possessing a gun for specific mental health reasons.
Can you say that again?
Okay. The DHH will be...
Department of Health and Human Services.
Right. Are going to be removing unnecessary legal barriers preventing states from reporting relevant info or information about people prohibited from possessing a gun from for specific mental health reasons.
So it's basically saying that your doctor can report you as mentally insane and they can take your guns.
Right.
That's all they have to do.
Right. Because apparently, I say unnecessary legal barrier, or it says unnecessary legal barriers without any quotes. I put quotes in because I don't know what's unnecessary about the legal barriers. And then I also put quotes around relevant, because what is a relevant mental or information about somebody's mental health? Would it be ADD or ADHD? Is that relevant to mental health? Or I don't know. I mean, there's a few different. Of course, you put that out there. Wouldn't most of the Secret Service not be able to carry a gun now? Because of they're probably former military, PTSD. That's a mental health issue. Apparently, they like to get prostitutes and party with cocaine. Isn't that a mental health issue?
And in theory, you could say that, at least in the terms of PTSD,
right.
They probably wouldn't be Secret Service agents if they had that. They could slip through the system. Apparently,
right.
A lot of people slip through the mental health system and go around shooting people up.
Right.
But even though they don't, but that's what they'd have us. But the talk always comes to mental health.
Right.
It's always
exactly.
about mental health.
That's why $500 million is going into it.
Well, yeah, because again, it was on that page.
Right.
But it slipped
slipped
right out,
slipped right
fell
out.
on the floor.
Unbelievable.
John McCain can't reach down to pick it up.
His arms stay at just 90 degrees all the time. What's going on?
I said John McCain, not Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, I mean, seriously, Secret Service. There's something going. How, if they don't have a mental issue, how do you let at least three people enter the White House? Two of them jumped the fence.
They're busy with hookers.
Oh yeah, that's right. And blow, apparently. I don't know if they were actually. Well, I think they were actually doing some drugs.
I think there was separate incident.
Not
separate. All together.
Okay.
Generally, though, yeah, probably all at once.
How do you let somebody that's armed onto the elevator with the president? I'm sorry, I digress. Number 4.
I think it's a valid question, though. I mean, in all reality, how do you let that happen? They've let. Wasn't there that guy in that homemade helicopter or something?
Oh yeah,
that
he just
landed
lands
on
the front lawn. What up, guys?
Stop. And then
I ran out of gas conveniently right here.
Well, but what is interesting is, are these going to apply across the board? Then yeah, to the bodyguards of all the elites out there who are railing against guns,
right?
Who have bodyguards with guns and who themselves also have guns,
right?
Is that going to apply to all of them?
Yeah. See, I don't know, but apparently it's going to be who you know now, and not what you know or how you act. It's insane.
Now, what you just brought up there, is that what I have here? Because I brought up my own article.
Oh, Mr. Fancy.
Not like my own. It's from Breitbart.
Oh, okay.
But about issued a new rule allowing doctors to report their patients to the National Instant Criminal Background Check System.
I think so. I think
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think. Of course now.
Thereby barring them from purchasing firearms.
Right. Yep. And now, if somebody has a mental issue in your family that you live with, do you lose your gun?
Well, wasn't it a while back when Obamacare passed? Wasn't it doctors were encouraged to find out their patients having guns and where, not just having guns, but where the gun was located in the house?
See, I don't know about that, but I actually have been to the doctor and he asked me if I had guns.
Did he really?
Yes. And I said, I feel better.
None your dang business.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
I'm going to find a new doctor.
Yeah. All right, number 4, shape the future of gun safety technology. Because apparently the safety and keeping your finger off the trigger doesn't work.
Yeah, I was going to say, what more do they want? Well, probably the president saw James Bond, which, not Spectre, the one before that, where Bond gets the gun that's only for his hand.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what our president is talking about. He's like, we have, you can unlock your cell phone with a fingerprint. Why can't you do that with a gun?
Well, yeah, it's called getting a lockbox that has a fingerprint scanner.
Yeah.
The Russinize Your Day Show is brought to you by Lori Tornga, a realtor with Wykert Realtors in West Michigan. It makes sense to use a professional real estate agent, and here's why. Lori Tornga will work closely with you to find the right home. I mean, that makes sense. She can help you determine how much home you can afford and provide guidance to financial institutions where you can obtain information to get the best financing available. Putting Lori Tornga to work as a buyer's agent costs nothing to you. Her fee is paid by the seller of the home you purchase. She can offer you information on current real estate values and help you set a realistic, competitive price because she knows her stuff, and she can help familiarize you with the closing procedures by explaining them all in advance. Lori Tornga is building her business on honesty, integrity, and loyalty. Give her a call, 616-299-9479, 616-299-9479. Lori Tornga with Wykert Realtors. Let her know you heard about her right here on the Russinize Your Day Show. Sorry about that. We got cut off there. I was not paying attention to the clock. So if you want to get in touch with us, russinize@gmail.com, RUSSINIZE. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, etc., etc. And now we're back for the second half of the Russinize Your Day Show, picking up on our talk here. Brent's list of he likes lists. I know. Just noticed that.
It's not even really my list.
No, it isn't. It's the different place. So anyway, we were just talking about the president basing his gun technology off of movies now. So yes. This is real good. It's real good.
Yeah. So I think we were leading off, or we left off with lock boxes with fingerprints.
Yeah, fingerprint.
Yeah.
The problem with that is you've got a gun that only you can use.
Right.
You get shot. The gun falls to the ground. Somebody else is there who could put an end to things. They pick up your gun, and can't use it.
They're going to have to put your cold dead hand in the gun and then have you pull the trigger.
Which you can definitely do that real fast.
And easy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so he actually did say something like that. I do believe...
I don't remember that part, so the whole thing about leading into James Bond, that was not meant to set it up.
Yeah,
I was being facetious.
It was definitely in his... It was either in his speech or in the article that I read from whitehouse.gov. So number 4, shaping the future of gun safety technology. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew what I was talking about.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes. The president directed the DOD... DOJ, DHS to conduct or sponsor research into gun safety technology. So there's more tax money going to bigger government.
Woot woot.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
When they just play fast and loose with my tax dollars.
I know. I just wonder if they're going to stop doing research on why gay men are skinnier than lesbian women. Spending $2 million.
That's very beneficial.
Yes.
That's beneficial research. I think they do need to keep going on the how monkeys react to cocaine.
Yeah, that would be
as well. I think those are important.
Yeah. If you want to see how a monkey reacts to cocaine, go downtown or go find a crack house and observe the users of crack cocaine. Because we're all just giant monkeys anyway, right?
We evolved from them, so yeah, absolutely.
So, Shazam, that doesn't take anything.
Shazam.
Yes.
Ooh, zing bang.
Yeah. Congress should.
Can't read your own.
No, I can't read your own.
Do you need me to?
The Congress should the president's request. Oh, the Congress should back up the president's request for everything.
Wait.
So the Congress should pass the president's request for everything because we all must do our part to keep our community safe. So take that.
My thing. Okay.
Oh, sure. Oh, let's make this all about your thing.
Yeah, it is my show. This I find interesting. The president in his speech was talking about how people want action. People want things done.
Yep.
People want action on gun control. People want things done. Mr. President, the last couple elections where Republicans won in a landslide would tend to speak differently to what you're saying. The evidence is not on your side just by the election results on their own.
You know what's really funny is that is very true. However, most of the Republicans that were voted in,
that's a good point. I know where you're going.
Have voted your way. They have voted the president's way the entire time.
But not enough. Not enough for him.
Apparently not enough.
But then, see, he wants them to vote his way.
Yep.
But then when they do their thing,
no.
Like, he won't vote their way. They're putting the repeal of Obamacare on his desk. He won't vote their way. But he wants them to vote his way. He has no idea what compromise is.
Excuse me.
Okay,
Russ,
yes.
Bipartisanship, okay? Reach across the aisle.
Well,
don't be so cold-hearted. Jeez. Take that. Put in your place.
I really, yeah, whatever,
Words escape you. I understand.
Well, it's so true though. No, when Congress, if 3 or 4 Republicans join in voting with majority Democrats, the media goes out and says, "Oh, bipartisan." But when 4 Democrats join Republicans, it's Republicans today took health care away from 17 bazillion people.
Yeah, actually, the world. It wasn't.
Everybody in the world has been declared war on by the Republican Party.
Yes. Okay, so may I read this one paragraph from his speech? I won't try to do his voice, so it won't hopefully be so great.
I thought at one point you actually did a pretty good Obama impression. So if you feel the need arise inside you, if you feel it, don't stop.
Okay. I mean, and this is President. This is from CNN Politics. This is his speech. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
We all believe in the First Amendment, the guarantee of free speech.
Yeah.
Just pause right there. Excuse me, Mr. President, didn't you arrest a man in this country, from this country, because he posted a YouTube video about something?
Well, that led to Benghazi.
Yeah, but that's freedom of speech, right?
Well, but no.
Okay.
That's different, totally different.
Okay.
Also, a year after Charlie Hebdo, you still can't publish pictures of Muhammad
in the United States.
Yeah, well, anywhere.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can, but you'll be shot, or in then every radio network or every magazine or TV network, they'll never show the pictures.
Okay, so
totally, so we all believe in
freedom of speech.
We don't believe in actually doing the First Amendment. We just believe in it.
Okay,
it exists.
Okay, but we accept that you cannot yell fire in a theater. Apparently, what's his name from Colorado did not get that. We understand but I guess maybe he didn't yell fire.
Well, not even that, though. But, like, I'm trying to get the thought process that was going through my life. This would be a great line. Nobody, I mean, do we all accept we don't yell fire in a crowd? Nobody does it because nobody's stupid.
Yeah. I don't walk into a movie theater and go, you know what'd be hilarious? Let's just
fire. Yell it. Just yell it.
Well, just yell it.
Oh my goodness.
See popcorn go flying.
Idiots will never know what hit them.
Yeah.
We won't be able to watch the movie, but we just paid $10.
You're exactly right. It's not the fact that we accept it. It's the fact that it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just like everybody accepts that we don't. The majority of people, I shouldn't say everybody, obviously, but the majority of people don't accept that you should go into a movie theater and shoot people. The majority of Americans don't accept that because they're not stupid. They think, they know that murder is wrong. We accept that murder is wrong.
Yeah. So, excuse me, Mr. President, do you think that we accept that somebody shouldn't go into so the Second Amendment, we all accept it. We all agree with it. But we can't accept the fact that somebody goes into a movie theater and shoots it up. Well, yeah, no kidding, man.
Right. Just like, if we want to go along with his thinking that, we all accept you don't yell fire in a crowd theater. Yeah, well, we all accept that you don't shoot people.
At all.
You don't kill people. That's wrong.
Right.
The majority of Americans accept that.
Exactly. So here, let's try to finish up this paragraph.
Yeah.
We understand there are certain I'm sorry. We understand there are some. We understand that there are some constraints to our freedom in order to protect innocent people. We cherish our right to privacy. Okay, I'm going to pause right there. NSA, anything else need to be said, Mr. President? Okay, thank you. But we accept that you have to go through a metal detectors before being allowed to board a plane. However, I do not accept that because you do that because of a terrorist.
I don't think people really do accept that. We accept it because we literally have to. And the fact of the matter is, you absolutely can yell fire in a crowded theater.
Right.
You absolutely can. You can yell it.
You might get arrested.
You're going to face the consequences of it.
Exactly.
But you still have your freedom of speech to yell it.
Exactly. So it's not because people like doing that, but we understand that that's part of the price of living in a civilized society.
See, his speech there. This is we're going to wrap it up here on the gun control joke, but his speech here, he's preaching to us, the law-abiding citizens who don't go out and kill people.
Right.
That's not going to do a darn thing because we are already not killing people. Yeah. We're already responsibly using our guns. We're already responsibly locking up our guns. We're already responsibly teaching our children about guns and how they're not big, bad, scary things.
Right.
We are already following the law. It's like when in a football game.
Oh,
hold on. When they show the ads up there for all the football players saying you shouldn't beat your wives. You don't have to tell us that. We're not the ones beating our wives. That's you guys doing it. You should show those videos in the locker rooms.
Whoa, you guys. All right. Wow.
What they should be doing is Obama should be giving this speech in prison.
Oh.
Not him behind bars.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that was a good point.
He can give it to Hillary when she's there.
Bazinga.
He should be giving it in the place where people don't follow the law. Because out here in the real world, we're following the law. We're trying to live our lives. We're trying to do right by each other.
Right.
But we've got a government now that thinks it needs to micro-regulate everything because we're too stupid. We're too stupid. A gun? Oh, I should just point this at people and squeeze the trigger. Oh, pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's not how it works. If you want a gun, you go through the proper training. You know how to use it so that if the need arises, you will be able to stop bad things from happening. He didn't talk in his speech. Again, I might have missed it. But he didn't talk in his speech about the many times where people with a gun stopped a shooter.
A law-abiding citizen, by the way.
A law-abiding citizen with a gun stopped a bad guy who was trying to kill people with a gun. There's been many instances of that. There are many cases, but it never gets covered in the news, and that is so wrong. That is such a vacation of responsibility by the media.
Yeah, it's in his whole speech and this whole executive order, he is pretty much punishing the law-abiding citizen because there are criminals. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There will always be criminals. Criminals, it's a heart thing. It's a head thing.
If you could stop criminals, then you should pass a law that says nobody can be criminals.
Right, exactly. However, a criminal breaks the law. It doesn't matter how many you put on the books. You can executive order this all day. Criminals will still disobey it.
And all you're doing is disarming the citizens who can possibly be in a position to stop something.
His biggest thing was better background checks. They're gonna upgrade the system so that background checks are better and they're quicker and all this stuff. Guess what? We can't do that for we can't do that to do background checks on refugees. Yeah, I know. We can't do that. We can't upgrade the system for background checks on refugees, but we can do it on American citizens. And if you're going to make the background checks deeper for an American citizen to get a gun, guess what? We are concealed carrying in schools, courthouses, churches. We're concealed carry everywhere then. How about that? I agree. Let's make the background checks deeper. But guess what? Now we get to carry everywhere.
That's the thing. If we're going to be doing these deeper background checks, which, I mean, really what the president laid out is going to do jack squat.
Well, yeah.
It's not going to do anything. But what we need to do is we need to educate. We need to educate the children. And I've mentioned this on the show before. We need to start educating our children in school that guns are not a bad thing, that they can be used to save lives. And we need to make sure our youth, whether they're going to carry a gun or not, we need to make sure that they know how to use one.
Well, yes. I think a lot of that does fall on the parents, but...
Well, it does, but it also, I think it could be taught in school. So
yeah, it could be. I agree. It would be fun.
It would
little
be
hands-on
fun
experience.
All right. Now we've got about just shy of a month before the first votes are actually cast in this primary season.
Oh, exciting.
It is. It's pretty exciting. February, I think it is actually February 1st.
Yeah. I believe it is.
Let me check it out. It's the Iowa caucus, and that'll be the first...
1st of February.
They, of course, don't just have it listed real easy so people can find it. That'd be
too
ridiculous.
Easy. People want you to click on their web pages.
Well, regardless, I do believe it is February 1st.
Yes, I believe you are correct with that.
Because it would be on a
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, so it'd be the first Tuesday of February, which is... no, it'd be February 2nd.
Oh.
February 1st is a Monday.
Tricky.
Yeah. But anyways, it's coming up here, and that's when the first official votes will be cast. When is it? Is the Democrats the same day? No, I think theirs comes different.
Yeah, I think theirs is a couple weeks after, and I think that starts in Nevada.
Oh, theirs start at a different state.
I think. I might be wrong. I might have misread that.
Well, now we got to look at it here.
Yes, now we do, because now I'm confused.
Primary schedule.
Now I'm
Go to good old Google here.
Oh, we're going on Wikipedia?
Well, naturally, we like to get solid information.
Sure.
Apparently, we don't have any internet.
Uh-oh. That's no bueno. Yeah, that's right. We're bilingual. You know what? Never mind.
Bilingual?
Yes, thank you. Did I have that right the first time?
Yeah. No, you did not.
Dang it.
Well, you started to.
Well, okay.
I don't ever know if you're going to finish right or not.
I'm always finishing right. Right on cue.
All right. The Iowa caucus is Monday, February 1st. Then Tuesday, the following week, Tuesday, February 9th, is New Hampshire. Yes, you're right. Dems start up in Nevada on February 20th. So February is a jam-packed month because right off the bat it goes Iowa, New Hampshire, Nevada for the Dems, South Carolina for the GOP. That's on the same day. And then February 23rd, Nevada for the GOP.
Oh.
And then February 27th is South Carolina for the Democrats.
You know what's really funny is the Democrats only have 2.
Yeah, and the Democrats have half the number the Republicans have.
That's weird.
So this will be interesting, and I've heard some people expressing concern about Trump winning.
No. Oh,
and I don't think anybody should worry at this point. The only time you should worry is when votes actually start getting cast.
Yeah, because polls mean about as much as the paper that they're printed on.
Especially national polls, which is what's driving a lot.
Yeah.
When you look down at the states, Trump's not doing as well as he is in the national polls. And in Iowa, he's losing, or he's behind Ted Cruz.
Okay.
Excuse me. And I think even in New Hampshire now, he's really, the pressure's being put on him by maybe Rubio. I don't know for sure.
I think it is Rubio. I think the GOP is kind of back in Rubio right now.
Yeah, he's kind of replaced Jeb, which was interesting. Yesterday, I driving home and I caught Hannity on the radio, and he had Jeb on.
Ooh.
And it was listening to Jeb, though. The interesting thing about Donald Trump has been his candidacy has actually made me like Jeb, which I find really strange, because in general I don't like Jeb. But when listening to Jeb talk, I'm like, yeah, he makes sense. Because
this is weird.
Because Donald Trump does not make sense.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, well, he's got Cruz birtherism fever now.
Yeah.
Because Cruz was technically born in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
So Donald Trump. Are you okay?
Yep, almost fell out of my chair.
We have these fun chairs that if you lean back in them, you feel like you're gonna fall over.
I think I peed a little bit.
It's an intense experience. But yeah, so nobody needs to worry because there's been no votes. No votes have been cast.
No votes.
And I know in my case, I haven't been polled.
Yeah, I haven't been polled either.
We will be joining Andrew Gomison's Speaking for Him podcast.
Oh, okay.
I think the week before the Michigan primary, which is in March. March 8th.
Oh, very cool.
Tuesday, March 8th. We're right up there with Mississippi, Idaho, Hawaii. They do all theirs on March 8th as well.
Well, that will be fun.
Now,
okay,
I'm confused here. Looking at this map, I think because here they have it labeled Dem GOP. I think they both have.
Oh, they both start in February then, you think?
Yeah, I think they had theirs on the same date. Unless, wait, hold on. Where's the Dem? Do they have an Iowa later? Sorry, folks, we're trying to figure this out quick because this is going to vex me. Yeah, I think the ones that don't have a specific...
Oh, okay.
I think it's both. So I think Iowa and Nevada, they're both parties start on the same date.
Okay.
And then Nevada for the Dems on February 20th, and then Nevada for the GOP on February 23rd.
Okay. All right, a little confusion, but I think we figured it out.
It's their fault. We're going to have Super Tuesday. That was always fun because that's like this huge selection of states that vote. I don't remember really having one the last presidential election because of the way it was parsed out.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
Because I know in 2008 we did.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm glad to see, because Super Tuesday, in my opinion, was always fun.
Oh, sure.
Because you get this huge, in this March 1st Super Tuesday, you have Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Colorado, Georgia, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Vermont, and Virginia.
Oh, that was a mouthful.
All on one day.
That was a mouthful. Don't people usually celebrate Super Tuesday like you eat a lot or something? No, that's every day in America.
Oh, that's Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday. Okay. That's before Lent. The day before Lent.
Oh man, I need to catch up on my politics. I need to separate my politics and my religion.
That's where you go get those punchkis from the bakeries. They're like jelly or cream filled donuts.
Sounds fattening.
Yeah, well it is, but they're delicious.
It's kind of strange because on Fat Tuesday you'll see Chris Christie and Sam Clovis walk out of the same place with a puchki, only they have about 3 or 4.
Did you see Ben Carson? We're on primary talk for the last half of the show here, but did you see Ben Carson's? He had a huge staff shakeup. His campaign manager left, and several lower level campaign staff left as well. And his campaign manager was out saying how Donald Trump is going to be the nominee.
Wow, that's I can see why Dr. Ben Carson got rid of him. you know, behind closed doors, he's like, "You do realize Donald Trump's gonna win, right?" And Dr. Ben Carson's like, "Get out! I cannot believe that you just say that to me. I'm running for president. Aren't you supposed to be on my team?" Apparently not.
But his campaign manager. I'm looking for a video here. You're gonna laugh. Look, that's his campaign manager.
Oh my!
Who now supports? Apparently, doesn't necessarily support Trump, but says Trump's gonna be the nominee. What is it with Trump and having the support of heftier gentlemen?
It's like Jabba the Hutt's family.
Because by that notion, I should be supporting Trump, but I'm not.
This guy looks like he's actually related to Sam Clovis.
That's what I thought when I saw it. I was watching this, I was doing some show prep, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, Brent has got to see this guy. This is Sam Clovis 2.0.
He's got more chins than... You know what? That's not a good joke. That's not a good joke.
No, it's not.
That's not PC. Just saying.
Just saying. Yeah.
What's this guy's name? People can look him up then.
They just refer to him as Ben Carson's campaign manager.
Oh, he has no name.
Hold on. This is from CNN. Look at those glasses.
They're like sucked into his face. His fat has conformed around the glasses.
Well, but his glasses are like a weird gold, like
that. And he looks like a really, really fat Harry Potter. Like, give him a little lightning bolt on his forehead. He's like, I can't ride my broom anymore. There was a weight limit I didn't know about.
Barry Bennett.
Barry Bennett, shout out to you, man. You look like a bigger Harry Potter. He does. You can't deny it.
I know I'm gonna get a bunch of emails now from people like, why are you always mocking fat people?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, why are you mocking Harry Potter?
Oh. All the nerds will be like, Dan, we love Harry Potter.
Blake, one of our friends, will definitely be in on that.
Producer of the Future Report.
Yeah. He'll be like, I can't believe you guys would say that.
Harry Potter's awesome.
I've seen all the movies in a row in one night. It is totally amazing. I can't wait for the next one to come out.
As he stands outside the door of the studio.
Yeah. He's confirming this too, ladies and gentlemen.
He is. Look at it. He is. He knows.
He knows. So this guy pretty much stabs Ben Carson.
Yeah, let's see if we
got
the audio here. Let's see if we can get the audio going. Any day now.
Got Trump and Ted Cruz now on one side, and then you've got the rest of the folks on the other side of the primary right now, and these guys are killing each other on the trail and on the airwaves. It makes me wonder, from your perspective, you've been on the inside, just recently now on the outside, who are you most impressed with?
Well, I mean, if you look at what's really happening out there, I mean, all you got to do is compare the size of everyone's rallies, and that's really a demonstration of grassroots support, right? I mean, Donald Trump is having 10, 12,000 people show up at rallies, and a lot of these guys are having 5 or 6 people show up at their events in Iowa. There's just not a comparison. And, you know, the establishment can fret about it all they want, but this is the new reality.
Well,
did you see the size of his rally?
I
right.
did. It's hard to miss in that video.
Yeah.
But this is, you got to remember though, with Donald Trump's a celebrity. Of course he's going to have a bunch of people at a rally. He's a celebrity.
Yeah. He was on his actually 2 shows, right? Like The Apprentice and then The Celebrity Apprentice, right?
Yeah, they also had a celebrity roast of him on Comedy Central.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you want to go?
Right. It's less about him being the front runner than more than. But Rick Santorum in 2012, he had town halls where one person showed up.
Right. Just like
and he won Iowa.
Just like the Democrat guy. O'Malley.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had one person show up in Iowa.
The difference is O'Malley's not going to win a thing.
Okay. Apparently neither did Santorum.
Well, he didn't win the nomination, but he won a lot of states actually.
Yeah. I meant the nomination. Yeah, I got it. It's there. It's in my crawl space. All right.
No, I mean, yeah, but I'm just, the point is you can't judge victory by the size of the audience.
It's very true.
Yeah, in the beginning, what was it? Scott Walker was drawing in huge crowds of people, and he's out of the race before any votes have been cast.
He was like the first one out of the race.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he was the second one.
Oh, how did it go? He was the second, because I forget who the first one was, but there was somebody before him
that was like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I forget.
I forgot who it was too. But
it's been so long ago.
Feels like it.
It really does. But that's where we're at. No, the only time, if you're worried about Donald Trump being the nominee, the only time you have to worry is when actual votes get cast. And I don't think he's going to do well. I don't think he's going to win Iowa. I don't think he's going to win South Carolina. I don't think he's going to win New Hampshire. My guess is that'll go to either Rubio or Christie. Folks, we're at the end of the episode today. Thanks for listening. This has been the Russinize Your Day Show. I'm Russ Van Allen.
And I'm Brent Huddleston.
We'll be back Monday.